Proudly sponsored by heshes.co.uk, a fast-growing boxing equipment brand that give 20% of all sales on the branded products back to a boxing gym of your choice. This is Dan for NicheSportz. We are proudly sponsored by Hes Boxing Equipment, a fast-growing boxing equipment brand that give 20% back of all sales on the branded products to a boxing gym of your choice. And I am with WESLLEY MAIA, the Brazilian, in an absolutely decorated featherweight division at the minute. How did that feel, mate?
It feels good. It feels great. It's, I'm grateful to be doing what I love to do, what I asked God to do, and then I'm pretty sure what He called me to do in this life.
Yeah. The first two rounds you kept him at distance beautifully. The third round you went to ground, but the first two, like I said, you kept the distance. The leg kicks were very good. Every time he tried to take you to the ground, you manoeuvred your way out of it. Did you not see something there to try and take him out when you had the leg kicks and you had that little bit of space? Did you not see an opening there, no?
Yeah, I kind of see it's like I knew I should let my boxing go a little bit more. I knew I had to like him. He was buying my feints, so I feel like if I had my hands go a little bit more, if I let it go, I could put him out. But at the same time, it was just like it was enjoyable because he's an underfit guy, and everyone he fought before, it's like pure domination, wrestling domination. So at the same time, I was like, I wanna just frustrate him, make him pay for every single time he fell for that takedown. So I think it was just a little bit enjoying too much, and trying not to do nothing like stupid. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm 100%. I could have finished him. I should, but yeah, it is what it is.
But like you said, Wes, you enjoyed it, didn't you? So it's about feeling comfortable doing the dance. You've been based over there for a long time now, so you've got a cult following behind you, haven't you? So does that feel good as well? When he's walking into the ring, he's getting all the boos and you're getting all the fanfare behind you.
Yeah, I had a lot of people who came here to support me. So. Love for these people, love for the Cage Warriors fans around the world as well. It's just I just love what I do, man. I used to have like a different kinds of jobs before in Brazil, and then I remember like every time I was there, I was getting paid like lots of money. But for me, that was like the right now money, which doesn't make me happy. Yeah. I was dying every day.
It's about the long-term goals, isn't it?
Yes, that's what it is. And then build a legacy. I want my daughter to look to me, and then my dad is a different man. He's a different kind of guy, and then I want to help as many people as I can on the way through. So I need my babe, come here please. Stay here with me.
He's going to bring his missus in now. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that.
If I'm able to fight the way he will fight, if I'm able to do what I love to do, it's because of her. It's her fault.
It's the best one of the world. Wait for that.
Well, without bias aside, you're going to say that anyway. So let's talk about this featherweight division at the minute. You're inside of it, and there's knee deep full of talent. So what do you want next, fella?
Man,
because there's some massive names out there. There's some tasty fights to be made there, Wes.
I mean, yeah, everyone knows me. I'm not the kind of guy who pick fights. If you look, everyone who has like that I fought before. I'm the guy who send me a name, I sign the contract, I show up, and then I do what I do. But it's in this bantamweight division. It's
oh, you're in the bantamweight division?
Yeah, it's a bantamweight division.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So,
I think he announced it as featherweight when you come out.
Yeah, I think
my
so.
Mistake.
Maybe,
That's my mistake.
Don't worry, bro. So on this bantamweight division, it's like I know the champ just signed with the UFC, So and then the guy who was the former champ, Michel Martignoni, I fought him before. That was I had him my moments. I dropped him many times in the fight, but I didn't have the same ground skills that I have now. I was pretty much like a striker guy. Now I'm like I know I'm all rounded. I feel like I'm all rounded. So if it's not for the title, they gotta give me the number one guy. The title contention fight, and then I was just gonna show up and then put him out and then keep going on my way to my main goal, which is to be a world champ.
So you've just touched on you feel a bit more better doing the groundwork and that now. So obviously you didn't go to ground up until the third round really, but next time are we going to see a little bit more of the all round, because for the first two rounds it was just pure distance from you when you just controlled the distance. It was great to watch, to be fair.
They call me Magic, right? So every time I came here, I want him to they don't know what's gonna happen. It can be a ground perform, it can be a striking perform, it can be a pretty much mix and perform. You never know. That's what they call me Magic, and that's what I'm gonna keep going. You never. I don't want to be a guy who you can predict what I'm gonna do. I can strike, I can flang you in the face, I can put you out, I can choke you out. Whatever is there, I will do it. Whatever it is to get the win and get the job done and keep improve and humbling, man. I'm just like, you know, I'm here to learn. I'm a young man who it's not for me. It's not about me. It's about my wife. It's about my
your whole
daughter,
team,
Maria.
your family. Yeah.
It's about prove people that you can do. You know, I'm from Brazil. Brazil's known for have a lot of good fighters, but I'm not from Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, from these big towns where you got big gyms. I'm from the jungle. I'm from a small town called Boa Vista, Roraima. You know, there's jiu-jitsu there is massive. We got a lot, but MMA there is too small. You know, it's an impossible dream to dream where you come from, where I come from. You know, so I'm just here to prove that if you want to do it and work your ass for it, you can get it.
That's it. You're certainly doing that. That's your 5th fighting cage. What are you now? Is it?
Yes.
Your 5th one. So let's talk about the culture within your gym.
Six.
Is it 6?
Six, yeah,
is it?
6.
So let's talk about the culture within the gym and coming along, because you said that it's pretty enclosed in Brazil, other than the jiu-jitsu and all that. So how do you feel like your gym's bringing you along? Because you've got some quality culture there, haven't you?
Yes, I do. I got great coach with me that I'm blessed to have these people around me now. You know, and then. It's like it's a dream come true. Just to give you guys some point of view. Brad Pickett is one of the guys that when I start training MMA, I was watching his tapes on Wacky and WEC, and then I was watching him come with his journal papers and all this shit, you know. And then I was watching him, Jose Aldo. So the first time I was introduced to him, I was like, wow. So I'm here, I'm training with these guys. So every day when I walk into this gym, maybe that's normal for the other guys, but for me it's every day I'm living my dream. I'm like seeing the people. I'm training with the final.
Getting that extra 1% every day.
I'm training with the tank. That's the Khabib of like, come here, bro. You're part of that too. Come on. I'm training with this guy. Is known as the Khabib of Brazil. You know, he's 7-0. Is a undefeated guy from Pitbull Brothers. So that's the kind of guys that I got on my side. You know, I got him. I got Mike. I mean, if I tell someone's name, I gotta tell all of them because
that's it.
So many good fighters, you know, to learn from, and they care about me. I got Coach Ash, who's always checking if my life is good, if I'm good, if I'm happy. I got Barry, my boxing coach too. You know, SNC coach, people, you know these people here?
Yeah, come on, shout out to your sponsor, brother. That was the next thing I was going to touch on.
These people here, they make my dream possible, you know. Without people like this, without this kind of support, there's no WESLLEY Maia, there's no WESLLEY Magic Maia, there's just a guy from Brazil dreaming a dream. So, you know, it's just like, I'm so grateful, man. I'm so grateful.
Well, we're all major excited for the next step of your journey. Thank you very much for your time tonight, Wesley. It's been an absolute pleasure, fella.
Remember, if you like Beautiful Violence, you gotta check it out when I'm on the card. Woo!